YouTubers, welcome back for another adventure. So I've recently lost my father, a buddy of mine called Iggy, and a few other folks. You know, coronavirus, old age, and so forth. So I've been kind of rethinking the way I've been doing things and how much time I spend looking for stuff I lost. So I'm trying to get organized. And you know, things are kind of interesting. You know, when you cut the grass, one kind of cuts the grass back and suddenly you're discovering golf carts and 2 trailer loads of junk, blocks of all sort. By the way, they're tough on the lawnmower. Snow blowers that have been lying in the bushes forever. God knows what this pile is. Looks like all-terrain vehicle stuff, right? Storage box. Just amazing. Yeah, as I'm cleaning up, I'm poking around, discovering lawnmowers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then these, right? A blower, a pressure washer. As I was cutting the grass, found a couple all-terrain vehicle frames, right? And I've been having to cut more grass to have some place to put this junk as I'm moving stuff around. How about a couple of tractors? These both ran last year or the year before whenever I parked them, right? All ready to go. Here we have a leaf blower. That's actually a real hammerhead go-kart. Oh, another lawnmower. Here's the club car I pulled out of there. Right? It's got so much junk on it I can't even get in there to figure out. Well, it does seem to have an engine. Somebody bagged the carburetor off of it, it looks like. But after a while, I got so much stuff and stuff piled on top of stuff, you can't even get to it. And as I'm kind of cutting my way backwards, you know, you start finding other stuff. Part of an old barbecue, a tank, some metal shelvings, a water tank, a wheelbarrow, a handicap scooter. I know that all-terrain vehicle was there. I just rolled it there. But the grass was growing over it. By the way, this one runs. A couple pulls of the string and we could be out riding it. Anyhow, what I'm going to attempt to do is get a little organization in my life. I'm not getting rid of everything, but there's probably a pretty good reason to know that I don't need quite so many lawnmowers. And one of the reasons why I don't need so many lawnmowers, I picked this one up for free and I'm using it, not using any of the other junkers. This year I also picked up this tractor for free, and I've actually used it to cut the grass several times and to drag things around. So after a while you say to yourself, when you own this equipment, am I really ever going to use that? Am I really going to ever make much use of this? There's some metal, a steering column. Yeah, there are a few things. But after a while you say to yourself, am I really? Well, we got this old snapper here. The engine actually runs good. The rear axle's blown out of it. It's got one of them slip and slide rear axles. It's got a nice 10 horsepower on it. And with the patina, it can make a real nice build. So, you know, it's got the grill, right? So you kind of hang on to it for that. But at some point you say to yourself, you know, I could put a trailer on the back of the all-terrain vehicle and move things around. Even from a golf cart point of view, you know, you go through some of them, and some of them it may make sense to save the club car electric on the right. It's an old timer, but it's got an aluminum frame on it. So if one could actually get away with putting a relatively small engine in there, it doesn't weigh that much. So it too would be another cool build. The Yamaha next to it, I mean, it's got a back on it. The seat's actually almost there, you know. One could put a different engine into it rather than the real one and do a cool build there. I haven't even gotten to this stuff yet. God knows what assortment of stuff I'm going to find in here. I mean, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tractors, right? And that's just what I could see from looking at a couple of mower decks. Anyway, it seems that at some point we should all kind of reorganize our lives. I mentioned my father passing. Oh, wait a minute, another Hoard of lawnmowers. My father got 91 years. He was a Korean War veteran from Italy. Had a tough life. Came over on a ship just before the Second World War got rolling. Didn't speak the language. Found himself in New York City schools. But he had many, many accomplishments. Other than me, he had several other children. All his children successful. College. Right? So he did well from that point of view. My father didn't have much education, just grammar school. Maybe made it to 8th grade, that's it. And once again, he always kind of had a language problem. So initially he went into the trades. He used to put up tile, make tile bathrooms back in the days when they were made out of cement. Then gradually he went into building homes. He built homes for on speculation. I mean, at one point he had 6 or 8 of them going all at the same time. I mean, my father traveled. He retired at about the age of, I don't know, 60. He was more or less retired at 62. So he was retired for 30 years. And, you know, I mean, I'm sorry that he passed on, but talk about a life that should be celebrated. He did very, very well for himself. You know, once again, I'll miss him, but he did well. My friend Iggy, on the other hand, that hurts quite a bit more. He died young. The coronavirus got him. He's a big, tall, strong guy, motorcycle guy. I mean, he was able to lift up one side of a gold wing and put it on jack stands. The front, not the back, but he was able to do it. Yeah, he caught the coronavirus, and it was tough on him. He, you know, fought it with the oxygen and all that. Then they put him on the breathing apparatus, a ventilator, and he was on that for a while, and he just didn't make it. It was a tough ride out. He was younger than me, and whenever I hear of somebody younger than me passing, it hurts, and when they're a friend, it hurts twice as much. By the way, as I'm making this video, I'm kind of looking around. I did find all kinds of junk, but I lost my cell phone. You know, I hate cell phones. I think they were created just to be an annoyance. Anyway, if anybody looks at this video and sees it somewhere, I know I could see the Ryobi tools. The cell phone, unfortunately, though, is kind of a gray in color, which means it can blend in almost anywhere. Anyhow, you guys could see what I'm up to. Sorry, I'm taking a few days from the all-terrain vehicles. I just got to really get this mess sorted out, and I got to get it sorted out before winter comes again. Right? I mean, I just really got to get there. Anyway, by the way, that's another Easy Go Electric. I want to thank everybody for dropping by to watch and comment and subscribe. Please remember to keep your feet down, keep your heads up, and make sure you get out and enjoy each and every day. We don't know how many we're going to get, and many of us will not be lucky enough to get 91 years like my father did. So make sure you use the time you get. It is dear, it is precious, and once it's gone, right? I don't know. Are there all-terrain vehicles in heaven? We could all hope. Once again, folks, feet down, heads up and get out there and enjoy each and every day. Bye now.